games span the sport far and wide, from battles over racks of ribs to numerous bells, representation of animals and multiple weapons, but you know a rivalry is a rivalry when the fight is over a brass spittoon. Welcome everyone to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Hoosiers will put total leather and will get started. On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Michigan State's offense will get the first swing of the game. The last time these two met, Indiana had no problem at all with Michigan State.
They exercised some demons. This has been a one-sided series. They had the opportunity to put the foot down on the neck, and they did. Indiana kept pouring it on, and they beat down Michigan State.
Man, we've seen in recent years too, David, how much more aggressive Indiana is. Just as a football team, right? Throwing the ball off offense, downfield, defense, blitz, attack. Michigan State had no answer for it. They better have done their homework in practice because they're going to get all of it today.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will have its first possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. and the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick strike complete. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Winston. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Spartans have their offense in high gear. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Back up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Wide open downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The play action fake. Pressure coming. The throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
You know, quarterbacks cannot stare down receivers, especially when thrown over the middle of the field. You've got to look these safeties off. That was going to be a small window to throw into anyway, but staring at that wide receiver made the safety's job so much easier.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Turner. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Looking for room at the 30. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Handoff to the single back. Nice move there. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Hoosiers are threatening in the red zone. Right back to the well. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. It's complete. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Oh, he found a space on the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Spartans! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. Got his man in the middle. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. He's got it near midfield, and the returner will be brought down. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Winston. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold, a guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can complement who you are and what you are, and so you can get a lot of the fans going, go green, go white. Find the complementing quarterback to this offense.
Here's the handoff. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Quick spin on the run. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Alabama has a lead currently, but they've been in a dogfight all day today and haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Arkansas. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to pass on second down. Fires downfield. Finds a man on the right. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Hoosiers moving quickly to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right on the money. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Unloads quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in their own end. Fair catch, called for and made. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He's got his man across the middle. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To the air on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by us.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Here's the pressure. He'll heave it deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the tailback. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. To the air on second down. Got his man on the outside. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Hoosiers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the gun, the give to the back. There he goes! And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Might as well give it to him again. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got his man in the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down. They're setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. He wants to throw it again. Working the middle. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll try to get the corner here on the jet sweep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sparty!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And he makes the extra point. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Dahl. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
You know, to a lot of people, it's just a brass spittoon. But to these teams, it means so much more, and it sure looks like it so far. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. Guys, gotta love when the brass spittoon is up for grabs. Let's get things back to you.
And the Spartans will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The Hoosiers in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. You saw it right there.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a first and goal. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Gets it out quickly. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. He splits the uprights, and they go back on top. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. He's got it. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. Off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. To the ground with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. It's complete to the right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Wants to throw again. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Zings it complete to the right. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. And the Spartans are facing 3rd and inches. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The pull and throw off the RPO. Touchdown, Spartans! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Defense has got to do a better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Mississippi State is in serious trouble right now. I'm not sure some folks won't be asking for a refund on their NIL investment. A putrid performance in Starkville.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first.
They're trailing by 35 to Oklahoma. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big.
He's going to throw deep right side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll leave it with him. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A strike downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Spartans want to pick up the tempo.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He'll keep it himself. Shakes off the defender. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Back open in the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Winston. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's second and long. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Got it back on second and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Third down play from the gun. Got his man downfield. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Hoosiers have a lot of options on second and inches. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Oh, better look out! And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights. Good. This is now a 7-point game. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. There are many brass spittoons, most of them quite common, but none quite as famous as the old brass spittoon, the trophy itself, first created for this series in 1950.
This has been a great rivalry.
Breaks into the open. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll run the sneak for it. Past the sticks and still on his feet. And the Spartans will have it 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Powers through the defender. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Working that left side now. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Under fire. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Working that wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here comes the heat. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Hauls it in. catch. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll try the jet sweep going for the 1st down. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Starts a drive trying to go up top. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He's got his man. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. It's caught downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Indiana! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Kansas is getting dominated today, and you know, the folks in Lawrence deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 18 to UCF. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless of whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days.